Yeah, he drug it behind the curtain. I don't know exactly what it was.
3, 2, 1. Big Dub Sports Hub.
One time I was choking on a pretzel at the park. I pulled about the same size fan crowd as a WNBA guy. Still a lot of controversies coming out the WNBA.
So there's a WNBA player who...
Lena, we all know her.
Lena Del Done, who has Lyme disease and was trying to get like a medical waiver to not play in the restart. And the WNBA is like, nah, you gotta play, actually.
I heard in the off season to keep in shape, she was chasing down infected wild deer. And she accidentally caught one of the ticks.
She got Lyme disease.
Snapping their necks with their bare hands.
Similar situation to the college players is it's like, do you want...
I mean, they're basically playing for free, so like, do you want to continue to play?
Not really playing for free. They have a free education, but they're pissing it away.
I was talking about the WNBA. They don't get nothing.
Yeah, they're playing for free.
What's a WNBA salary? There's the whole lot of them making $215,000.
To play
down
a
into
fucking game.
60s. What is this here? Oh, that's a team. They're the Fever.
That's telling you her current medical condition.
I thought it was a condition.
She's currently running the Fever.
The Fever Dreams. The average player makes around $79,000. The minimum player salary for a player with 3 years is $56,000.
Is this all he does all night?
I don't know.
Just suck on that damn Yoda flavor.
When he goes quiet, I mean, imagine. Alright, so, you're making $56,000 to $215,000 seems to be the gap. I mean, if I was playing in California making $56,000, I'd be kind of pissed. But if I was playing in Texas making $56,000, I'd be like, yeah, man, that's alright.
North Dakota.
I mean, it's more than
most of the teams are in.
That's more than the
metro
average
areas,
minor league baseball player. That's more than the XFL players. Anything comparable in size of crowds, I guess.
XFL was way bigger crowd.
Yeah, I guess,
That was like 10,000 people.
Curling, I could see them pulling that size crowd.
They get a lot of endorsements.
Curling? Yeah.
Especially the Canadians.
The dad squad from America. One time I was choking on a pretzel at the park. I pulled about the same size fan crowd as a WNBA guy. I wasn't choking near as hard as most of them girls do when they get to the playoffs. Or like, they're coming up and they're like, I got a wide open net, and then reenact my pretzel event. I was going to talk about third string goalies in the bubble.
I was just playing golf and bitching about it. Bitching about how not fun it is.
Yeah, I'm having a horrible time, guys. My drives are going down.
My drives are pulling to the right.
Marner hadn't returned any of the Joy-Cons for the Switch controller.
That's for the NHL not first round, the play-in round is complete, and the round robin. And
I was so elated, dude.
A lot more upsets than I thought.
I love the upsets.
I enjoyed the upsets.
Your man Dub will be a millionaire if the upsets continue.
Oh, your bracket's just upsets, I take it?
There's a few that aren't upsets. I think maybe 2 teams I picked that aren't upsets. There's one that shouldn't be an upset, but it is an upset, and I picked the Dallas Stars to win, even though they are the
higher seed.
The higher seed. Nowhere near favorites to win that.
So, yeah, you got eliminated. Winnipeg got eliminated.
Edmonton.
The Rangers. Edmonton Oilers got upset.
If they allowed you to play on their ice in the bubble, they've been eliminated.
Yeah. Toronto got upset pretty hard with game 3, 4, 5 were really good games too.
Maple Leafs, they stuck in there. I mean, that's a pretty good game.
Game 3 had a 3-goal. Game 3 was a 3-goal comeback from Columbus. Game 4 was a 3-goal comeback by Toronto.
Took it. I was like, dude.
Yeah, so there was who else got eliminated? Pittsburgh got knocked out. Everybody was probably. I mean, Crosby was crying about it, but. I mean, that's just normal. But they got upset pretty hard. Chicago. Oh wait, no. I already did them.
Chicago made it.
Yeah.
They didn't get knocked out.
Nashville.
Nashville.
Nashville got upset
Oh,
by
Nashville.
Arizona.
Yeah, Nashville got upset.
Minnesota
I don't
got
think that's
beat.
an upset though. Arizona was.
I mean, Arizona's stacked in net.
Yeah.
I mean, part of the reason Arizona wasn't doing good was because they only had Ronta. Both Ronta and Kemper.
A little bit of advice that your old Doug has taken Arizona to win the cup. Y'all thinking I'm crazy till I'm getting that $1,000 gift card a year for the next 10 years, blowing it on dog houses.
I got all 32 NHL dog houses.
All the gnomes. Let's run down. Leagues.
Winnipeg, Pittsburgh,
Edmonton,
Minnesota,
the little kitties,
and
the Panthers. Both the kitties. We forgot the kitties.
Oh, Rangers.
The Lafrenières.
The team that won. So then those teams were in the draft lottery, and the Rangers won. Woo!
Really close though. One of the closest finishes. They had photo finish coming up. That little ball, like like when the turd's trying to come out. That's pretty much what the Maple Leaf was doing, and another turd swooped behind it, came up, shoot out the rear end, and that's how Lafreniere happened.
So now Lafreniere is probably going to be with Kako and Zibanejad. So
Chris
they'll
Kreider.
probably be tearing up the Metro for a few more years.
They got a pretty good goalie that's coming up.
Shesterkin and Georgiev.
What the heck was the foreshake?
Huh?
Feel that?
Okay, I'm like moving my feet.
I think it's the big one, guys. We're having the earthquake. All that fracking and they've been doing.
All the fracking they've been doing down here.
So, yeah, I mean, if you want to go back and watch like one of the scariest moments in hockey, just watch that Maple Leaf about to come up through that Lafreniere pick. And might make our table do it. Let's see if we got the budget.
We'll throw it in there. We'll try it.
And, I mean, if that had happened...
Dude, the world would have been on fire.
COVID would have not been the worst thing to happen this year.
If Pittsburgh got it, because they got Crosby, people are still pissed about that. And they also won the Malkin.
Chugging the world.
The Malkin won a few years later. And then Edmonton would have been mad just because they've had so many draft lottery wins.
I still feel like Edmonton would probably not go very far.
What?
In the cup.
What's this, friend?
Yeah, in the Xfinity Cup Series.
What? Well,
I mean,
I
unless
think that would be the point where
unless you could put McDavid on the first line with Lafreniere.
I think at that point we would find out if it was possible to outscore your problems.
So you get McDavid with Lafreniere on the first line, and then you got Drysdale with Lafreniere on the second line, and that might fix the wing problem out there in the Edmontons.
Then, so the round one playoff matches now are.
Did you pick your teams yet?
No.
You didn't do your brackets?
No. I'll do it in a little bit.
Don't steal my pick.
Don't say Arizona versus Vegas.
No, I got Arizona versus Columbus.
What?
Oh, you not?
No, I'm talking about round one.
I thought you were talking about the final card, the heavyweight big bout.
Arizona's taking on Vegas.
Oh yeah.
So. And then Chicago is playing. Wait, no. No. So Chicago's playing Vegas. Arizona plays Colorado. Dallas is playing Calgary. And St. Louis plays Vancouver.
So I'll give you a little heads up on what I'm thinking here. I got Vancouver jumping Nashville.
What?
I'm not Nashville. Vancouver jumping
St. Louis.
Then I got Dallas barely scooting by over who they playing? Calgary.
You already forget. I just said it.
And then I got the Avs going down to Arizona, obviously, because I said they going to the Cup. and then I got Vegas beating up on old Chicago. And
Yeah, I think Vegas probably is going to win easily unless somebody gets hurt.
and then I go kick it over to the other side, and I got.
No, we're not doing East yet.
I
I think that...
We'll go through the second rounds then. So
God damn, I can go through the whole fucking
I
bracket.
got.
Then we had...
What was the team?
we got,
just know that eventually Arizona just kind of scooted their way all the way to winning a cup. Just not like particularly played amazing, but they just did, like, you know, when I beat you in that tire changing contest at F1, I might have put up slow times, but eventually I progressed into the winning bracket because I was just consistent. Everybody else just dropped their guns or something. Old Dub's just sitting there getting his 7-second pits, and that's all it took. I put a better time down than Ferrari did at Coda, I can tell you that.
That's what, so...
So over in the East, we got Washington versus.
So then we've got Arizona versus Colorado, which Arizona's got some good goalies. I don't know if you heard of them.
I
Darcy Kemper and
100%.
Antti Raanta.
I think the deciding factor in the Arizona game for me was the Kachinas.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy in their favor.
Yeah, jerseys in favor of the
Jersey's
Coyotes.
heavy in favor of the Coyotes. That's a good indicator.
I know Kel McCarr, his card still is great and all, but I just don't think he has anywhere near the
makeup for the
makeup
jersey
of jerseys.
Losing in the jersey category to that Kachina. And then they had
the Peyote Coyote I got going to the finals, and I got clearing got them going winning and everything. They're gonna light up the gold, the light, and gonna put in some good
light bar.
The gold light bar, and
What are you talking about?
probably gonna hit it up on the tennis court. Gonna sweep that too.
What?
Kick it over to Mario Kart. Gonna sweep the bubble league on that, and I have us finishing off winning the whole golf simulator. So watch out for the Coyotes to get a complete quadruple sweep of the NHL bubble.
Well, that's what. Damn it! What the hell did you just talk about?
Gamper, man, I think he's got a pretty good backswing.
So then, yeah, Dallas versus Calgary, and Dallas.
You gotta watch out, Goldgoss's got a good backhand.
Dallas played like absolute trash during the round robin games, so I mean, Calgary will probably just come and knock them out.
Here's my theory on that. When you look at it, you break it down. I just like the Motorist.
Motorist over those Heritage Classics.
The Heritage Classics, I will give them, were
very good looking.
Very good looking. It didn't pull through. If they were matched up with anybody else, I mean, Kachinas versus Motorist, I could see that happening, but there's a lot to overcome there. Vegas has got some pretty good jerseys.
And there's
what's that other team?
Vancouver versus
Vancouver.
St. Louis.
Vancouver's dude's got the spaghetti skate.
I think Vancouver could win that.
They could skate on by with the spaghetti skate into the finals.
Yes, the spaghetti skate could get to the finals.
I really kind of feel like going back and changing Calgary to beat Dallas. I did forget about the Heritage Winter Classic.
You picked it up the jerseys. Then over in the East, we had Columbus.
Weagles are gonna.
Yeah,
I did actually.
Tampa.
I edged out Columbus because they did have the Cannon. Yeah. They had the Cannon jersey.
Yeah.
And you know how I'm a big fan of the Cannon jersey, so I got them taking the West Conference Championship. But I just.
The East.
Yeah, the East. I mean, they take the East, and then in the finals, I just got Kachina winning over Cannon. So that's how Dub broke down the cup.
So Columbus versus Tampa, which people remember. Columbus
Tampa's just not there in Jersey.
Columbus swept Tampa last year when Tampa was the #1 seed.
That's Cannon's man.
No, it was That was pretty pathetic on Tampa's end last year.
And we're looking to repeat that.
And then you got Philadelphia is playing Montreal,
Which Montreal's jerseys
Price stole the Pittsburgh series, so I mean,
I'm looking for him to repeat that. I did have
he
him
could steal it from Philly,
had him
but I
got him kicking the dog out of the Flyers.
I don't know if he.
The Flyers just, I mean, their jerseys are just plain. You know, it's plain and simple. What do they got? Huh?
Orange.
Orange. I don't know. Traffic cones?
Traffic cone.
You know what they're color of? Pylons. Yeah.
Jamie Alexia.
Jamie Alexia.
And then you got Washington playing the New York Islanders, and Barry Trotz, their old coach.
Look, I mean, if the Islanders pulled out the fisherman jerseys,
I kind of lean towards Washington there, just because
if the Islanders could pull out,
they're a little bit better.
dust off the fisherman jerseys,
The Gordon's fish sticks.
golden fish sticks, or like a lighthouse.
The patch.
I could see them edging Washington out, but that's not going to happen. So I'm going to go with the Dirty Birds, the Flying Weevils. And I have them edging them out, you know, pretty good. I had it a complete sweep just because I'm not a big fan of the Islander jerseys. That's it. Next team.
So the last game is going to be the last series is Boston.
I completely knew that was still a team.
Carolina. If you play Dota, get the fuck out. You got to.
No.